What do I mean when I say you don't have a technology problem in your business, you have a journey problem? I speak to a lot of business owners who come to me and they're blaming their choice of CRM or the automation platform, the technology, the software they're using for things not running in their business as smoothly as it might. And the reality is that these things happen not because the software is broken, but because the business didn't really understand their process before they bought the software for it or signed up for the next subscription for a CRM, whatever it may be. And the problem here is that you're layering technology on top of confusion, and the confusion always wins. So one of the things I see a lot in businesses that don't happen, that should, is that when deciding what technology to use, what software, AI, automation, that the business never actually mapped out what they want their customer to experience throughout the life with that business, and they've merely mapped out what should happen in the business and how the business should be run. Customers leave when that happens, not because the business didn't necessarily deliver what they said they would, not because the product didn't meet the requirement, but quite often it's simply because the customer didn't feel that the business cared. And that feeling is sort of built layer by layer, touch point by touch point, as it goes. Now, the other thing to be aware of is that mapping your customer journey isn't enough. There are untold numbers of customer journey maps and business process maps that's nicely printed in a binder, in a drawer, and forgotten about because the day-to-day has taken over again. So it's really important that if you're trying to solve these problems, that clarity has to come before the tools. You have to do the mapping exercise and really plan what your customer journey is going to be before you start implementing and choosing the tools. What I see quite often is that businesses choose a new software tool, a new CRM, new automation, anything like that, and then they shoehorn the business into it, or they change the business process based on the limitations of the software, and that's definitely the wrong way to do it. So before you decide to invest in any new software, automation, or AI, make sure that you stop and you properly map out the journey that you want to create for your customers, what that experience is from end to end, and then you choose the tools that allow you to deliver that either at scale or at least with the consistency expected.